The ceasefire in the Middle East is holding. Question is, will peace come next after the still brand new and fragile truce? Mon Gualvez reports.
On the 12th day, the exchange of missiles between Israel and Iran has finally come to a halt as both parties agreed to a ceasefire brokered by the United States. But before this, Tehran and Tel Aviv first traded accusations that the other party violated the truce. The back and forth has so infuriated U.S. President Donald Trump, he dropped a bomb of his own, the F-bomb.
Israel, as soon as we made the deal, they came out and they dropped a load of bombs. I'm not happy with Israel. When I say, okay, now you have 12 hours, you don't go out in the first hour and just drop everything you have on them. I'm not happy with Iran either. You know what? We basically have two countries that have been fighting so long and so hard that they don't know what the doing. Do you understand that?
But a few hours after, everyone and everything's calmer. Tel Aviv has lifted its state of emergency and Tehran said it has fired the last of its missiles. Trump's Middle East envoy says the truce seems to be holding and could eventually move forward to something more permanent. Steve Witkoff says conversations pointing to peace are promising, hoping that, quote, we can have a long-term peace agreement that resurrects Iran. In almost 2 weeks of intense air fights, Iran's health ministry counted more than 600 dead from the conflict. Israel, for its part, is reporting a death toll of 28. Meantime, satellite images show the extent of the damage in Iran's nuclear facilities after these were attacked by the US over the weekend. On social media, US President Trump even said Iran will never be able to rebuild their nuclear facilities. But US intelligence assessment revealed their forces were not able to sufficiently incapacitate Iran's nuclear arsenal in Fordo, Natanz, and Isfahan. Sources said the bombing merely set back the atomic site's capability by a few months, sealing off entrances with destruction only limited to above-ground structures. And there's a great probability that the uranium stock had not been depleted. Iran had earlier insisted that they're just conducting nuclear research for civilian energy production. But America, Israel, and global experts highly doubt this. And from the Middle East to the Philippines, 31 OFWs are back home after requesting to be repatriated. Many of the evacuees were from Israel, but there are those too from Iran, Jordan, Palestine, and Qatar. They are the first batch of repatriated OFWs from the Middle East. The Foreign Affairs Department says the next group of Filipinos set for repatriation will still have a choice to fly out or stay in the Middle East with the ceasefire already in effect. For News 5, Mon Gualvez, we are One News.